How are we doing, man? How are we doing, Alex? How you got a big smile on your face. You've got 3 points, Arsenal 1-0 down. How's it going for you?
Yeah, pretty happy with that actually. I think it was a bit of a concern in the first half how slow we started, considering against Arsenal we started off with a lot of ambition, I think. But I think we just grew into the game, to be honest. I think I can't really name a player who had a terrible performance, to be honest. I think everyone was pretty decent. Some standouts were Lucas Moura. Again, that work rate is incredible. I think you can clearly show he cares for the team, and and how much he tracks back and basically plays left back half the time in like the Jose Mourinho setup. I think he's the type of winger that Mourinho just loves, that is willing to come back. And Son doesn't do that so much. I think it was previously mentioned in a previous fan cam. And I think that is something he'll have to work on for next season, because I don't think Mourinho will tolerate that.
I think that's part of the reason we've put him up front, to be honest, in the past couple of games.
Pretty much, because Mourinho needs the wingers, and Bergwijn does it as well on the right and left. He also tracks back. So yeah, I think I think it was just a very, very decent performance. And the fact, when was the last time we won 2 games in a row? I can't remember the last time.
It's been a while. It's been a while, yeah.
Exactly. So pretty happy.
All right. But obviously it was a game where it was a weird game, because we're playing against a Newcastle side who have been all right since the restart, but they're a low mid-table side. Usually if Spurs teams, the past few years would go to this side and dominate possession, be on the front foot all the time, and Newcastle will be looking on the counter-attack. And today it was a bit different. Spurs were the kind of team sitting back. Newcastle had a lot of the possession. Whenever Spurs attacked, they did look dangerous, but you feel like maybe they didn't attack enough, or they didn't attack that much. They did obviously were quite clinical when they did. Is this the kind of performance we're going to have to get used to, and you enjoy watching, or would you like to see us attack more against these kind of teams?
I mean, for me, I love attacking football. For me, I love being on the edge of a seat, and Mourinho's not really that type of manager. Look, that's what we've got. That's what we've got to deal with. And I have said before, as long as we get the results, I'm not going to complain. Yeah, it wasn't a vintage performance today. It wasn't amazing. Yeah, we still put 3 past them. A very tough place to go, actually. City didn't win, lost drop points there as well.
Yeah,
variety of teams. So Man
United, Chelsea both drop points there.
Exactly, and it has been an awful season. And if we end it on a good note, considering we actually end seasons usually pretty badly historically, if we can end this season quite well, I think that's a step forward for me. No matter what way we're playing, good or bad.
Sorry, Liverpool just gave away a goal. They've passed it right to Lacazette, and it's 1-1.
Oh.
That's a bit of a shame. Virgil van Dijk passes the ball straight to Lacazette. I mean,
Arsenal fans can be all over that.
Couldn't make it up. But in terms of Jose Mourinho, do you think we're playing this kind of football because Jose's working with what he's got, and we have to kind of play a defensive style of football to kind of make up for how poor we've been defensively? Or do you think even if we had a Jose team, this is how we would play in this kind of game?
Nah, this is Mourinho. I'm sorry, but granted, I think the actual tactic of defending wingers go back and play out from there and come out and defend, I think that's what he does. But for example, Serge Aurier basically playing as a playing more up the pitch, that is because he can't really defend. We'll talk about Serge in a minute, but I think that really we do need a new right back who can go defend exactly both directions to the words out of our mouth. But yeah, in that way, I think he has adapted the team because he doesn't have the players he needed. But again, I mean, look at what he did with Man United. He did the exact same, really. And you could argue we have a much better squad than Man United did when he took over, I think, personally. So yeah, I think I thought our midfield's got more creativity with Lo Celso. He's got great pieces there. He just needs to fit them all together. And I think that's really what a good pre-season is going to do, where he can actually work the players properly. Now, are we going to play attacking football every week? No, we're not. That's not what the Spurs hierarchy definitely aren't expecting that. And I don't think it's fair for the reader fans to either. For me, yeah.
Do you think this 4-4-2 formation is going to be our formation going forward now? Do you think this is the formation we're going to settle on?
He started with the 4-3-3 today, didn't he? And then he switched it up.
It was kind of pretty fluid. It was pretty fluid, but I think we most of the time played 4-4-2.
I mean, 4-4-2 in modern day football, it's not something you really see every day, to be honest.
Except from Atletico Madrid, who don't do too
well. Well, exactly. If he's trying to model us after that, then fine. But I think, look, to be honest, this whole season we fluctuated between different systems, different managers. If we find something that works, you hold on to that. You don't mix it up. And so if that's working, and then I've got no problems with going that, even if it is what's known as a more boring formation. To be honest, it allows the wingers to be able to get a bit closer to defend, and gives us two strikers, which seems to be working well for us. Yeah.
And now, since Wolves conceded their last-minute equaliser, we're 1 point off them in sixth. I think we're 4 points off fifth. Man United in fifth, who play Palace tomorrow. Leicester in fourth, who play Sheffield United tomorrow. Where's the best we can hope for? Do you think?
I'm gonna make an assumption here that seventh is Europa. I'm let's hope, because that would be
bloody hope.
That would be an absolute nightmare. So let's assume it is. I think we'll do it. I think we will, because I think we'll beat Leicester. I think we should beat Leicester, because they're in poor form and we're on form now. We're starting to get on form. I mean, they've been a train wreck since the restart. Mm-hmm. And altogether, we've got a better squad than Wolves and Leicester, Wolves and Sheffield. Sorry. And I really think that I honestly think we will do it. I can't believe I'm saying, "Oh, yay, we're in Europa League," but that's what we are. Tottenham Hotspur is nowadays. I mean, look, it's 2 games to go. Was that? Yeah, 2 games to go. Yeah, 2 games to go for us. 6 points up for grabs. We should be expecting 6 out of 6, like 100%, or we don't deserve it. I mean, Hugo Lloris said it a few games ago. We don't deserve dropping any more points, and yet we did. So. Definitely.
You can't rule anything out.
Exactly. I just want to say something, a quick thing about Serge Aurier, though.
Yeah, go on.
I mean, unbelievable for him to come out and say onto the pitch, I think. Like, what a hero, considering the absolute horror of a weekend. I mean, I wouldn't have the strength to do that, I think. I don't know. Half people would. I mean, that is absolutely incredible to put your name on the team sheet 48 hours after your brother died. Absolutely no words. And I mean, today during the match, I was like, he made a few errors, but in all, to be honest, it's absolutely incredible.
Massive credit to him, and it was astonishing that he actually played 90 minutes of football at a pretty decent level after what happened. So credit to Serge Aurier. All right, Alex, always good to have you on, man. Good to see you again.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you on Sunday, I'm assuming.
See you on Sunday.